Courageous Conversation with Dr. Clara Stevens. We seek to extend a beacon of hope to those wrestling with everyday life issues. Our approach is rooted in empathetic listening and compassionate, non-judgmental conversations. Judge not, that you be not judged. You will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. Matthew 7:1. John 8:32.
Why do people give up on their dreams? This is part 2. We established earlier that there is no one-size-fits-all when analyzing why people give up on their dreams. However, we brought a synthesized series of analysis on why people give up on their dreams using the Bible, books, articles, wisdom quotes, and personal life experiences. In this day and age of technological and social media surge, a lot in life is changing from how we used to know it, and the changes are happening in rapid succession. So today we are beginning from number 8, which is negative influences. Often, dreamers encounter the naysayers who, through their unbelief and constant disapproval of dreamers' efforts, says, "I don't see it." And such a dream is too elaborate, never done. Are you sure? Dreamers who immerse themselves in negative influences are prone to give up on their dreams. As the saying goes, show me your friends to reveal your future. We call this group the NFAs, no future ambitions. A gratitude attitude helps individuals remain motivated to focus on dream goals. Surrounding oneself with like-minded people with a positive focus on life is very essential. Dreamers who focus solely on what they do not have are never grateful for what they have and are never satisfied with personal effort and achievement. It is essential to be thankful for what one has, even if not much. An attitude of gratitude increases the motivation and focus needed to attain goals. Number 9, dreamers. Dreamers' negative assumption of people's opinion and misjudgment lead to giving up. It is often understandable when at early stage we do not always possess the scope of our dreams. It is unfortunate when individuals lack the drive to explain their dreams within the so-called elevator ride. It is even worse when an adult cannot clearly explain life's mission because they are pretty sure of themselves, leading to giving up entirely. Some children say, "I want to be a doctor, lawyer, teacher, business, etc." Dreamers struggling with internal damaging self-talk dialogue risk loss of confidence and motivation. Negative self-dialogue erodes motivation for goal attainment and individual self-confidence. Repeating positive affirmation statements and self-talk is vital to regaining self-confidence, strength, tenacity, and goal achievement. Such Self-talk will be, I can do this. I will do this. I will take some time and I will do this because I can do it. Number 10, people pleasers are never comfortable with being wrong. In helping other people reach their goals in life, fixers who are dreamers make their own life decisions based on what will make other people happy. However, I was sad to accept that I was one of those fixers for decades. My wake-up call came when everything I held dear was crumbling in my presence. Upon crying to God for mercy, the merciful God, I cried to him my prayer. I asked for grace repeatedly. And I recently began to retrace my life's journey and have since started to pick up the pieces where I left myself to fix others. It is not wrong to help others reach their stardom. However, living a lie to satisfy others is a sure way to guarantee unhappiness. Other also fixing other people and leaving yourself behind, just making sure that other people get to stardom while forgetting your own dream, desire, and aspiration is a very sure way of losing dream. So, unhappiness, you begin to feel a form of unhappiness, resentment, uncontrollable anger, and dream. This a sure way dream killing recipe. I pray that God will give you a wake-up call again and again as he did for me before you give up entirely on your dreams, because dreams do not die. But God replaces disobedient individuals with faithful people who pursue integrity, discipline, obedience, humility, prosperity, and righteous living. I am grateful that this God is a God of again and again. He never gives up on us because we are created in his image. God loves us so much that he will consistently give us dreams and will consistently give us the grace to persevere. But he desires that we come to him, confess all that we have done wrong, and ask God for grace to begin again. As a God of again and again, he has done it for me several times, and I believe that God loves you so much that if you go back to him, we will give you another dream, an enablement to reach the stardom. Number 11, lack of clear vision and goals to dream realizations. Dreams seldom come with directions or blueprints. Thanks to God. Should they come with the detour of life in blueprint, most of us will not even attempt and would have sealed it and mailed it back to God. Dreamers often desire guaranteed results without providing bread and butter along the way. Most dreamers will give up in their early stages, unwilling to take further steps to pursue their dreams. Dreams have no blueprint and obstacles along the way. You know, and take a leap of faith. That's all you can do. Take a leap of faith. Believe in yourself and your dream, and be willing, the willingness to chase and fulfill your fantasies. Often, when we sleep, fail, and fall many times, vague or ambiguous goals make it challenging to stay motivated and focused. Attainable goals are specific, relevant, measurable, and relatable. To give up on dreams could be likened to the biblical parable of the bags of gold, where the man going on a journey called his servants and entrusted his wealth to them. To one, he gave 5 bags of gold, to another 2 bags, and another 1 bag, each according to his ability. Upon the master's return, the servants gave account. The man who had received 5 bags of gold went at once, put his money to work, and gained 5 more bags. So also, the one with 2 bags of gold gained 2 more. However, the man who had received 1 bag went off, dug a hole in the ground, hid his master's money, and gave it back to him. Question for you: how would you advise the master's judgment? If you were the master, how are you going to judge the situation? See the Bible, Matthew 25, verse 14 through 30 for clues. Number 12. As following seemingly unending challenges. In the initial stage, the stages of dreams, so dreamers share their dreams with excitement and are ready to pursue them until they realize them. However, as shared in previous episode, life tragedy and unforeseen challenges often lead dreamers to relinquish their dreams and change to a comfortable, high-paying job. An unfounded detour or ruminating on past losses could lead to future regret for the rest of the dreamer's life. Most dreamers give up pursuing their dreams for immediate short-term rewards. Taylor wrote, "One day at a time is enough. Do not look back and grieve over the past, for it is gone. And do not be troubled about the future, for it has not yet come. Live in the present and make it so beautiful that it will be worth remembering." Unquote. The biblical passage also encourages to look forward and not backward, committing everything that we have into God's hand, because enough is the evil of today. God calls us to release the pain, the sorrow, all of the agony unto Him who can handle it. I always encourage people, take your trouble to God, talk to God, take all the questions, your anger, Take it to God. God can handle it. He has the answer for you. Your brothers, your friends, your family, your colleagues do not have answer. They do not have a total, complete answer to your problem. Take it to the one who can rewrite the chapter of your book. Let's go to number 13. Rigidity and unwillingness to adjust or simplify projects. When people set out to achieve their dream, they fall in love with an ideal final destinations. Dreamers in similar situation may not be willing to adjust and will give up pursuing their dreams entirely, unable to continue the journey to dream realization. Someone once said, life is a misery to live and not a problem to solve or know. One of the beauties of life lies in unpredictability. Things that seem new were once new and are used to the fact that things seldom go according to plans. Readiness to laugh at one's silliness and mistakes, learning to adjust plan as much as possible, and timely adaptation to new circumstances yield a tremendous gain. In my personal life experience, I have been through so much changes that I look forward to change all the time. And if nothing is changing for a while, I change something. As simple as getting back home and just rearrange the living room or get up and cook for a recipe. My life has been a change in the dynamics of my growing and continually, and now I love it. I look for change. Change for me is an opportunity to grow and to expand my horizon of knowledge because I'm a student for life. So dreamers' rigidity and unwillingness to adjust to new development often hinder dream realization and goal achievement, and eventually leads to giving up on one's dream. Anticipate changes and unexpected circumstances. Be ready to give up your comfort zone for some free time and reduce social gathering. Making constructive sacrifices does not have to be permanent. They increase the chance of goal attainment. Have fun. The thrill experienced when dreamers journey to goal realization ought to be second to none. Dreamers who subscribe to constructive fun loving are less likely to give up on their dreams. Be sure to create ways to make the dream aspiration journey enjoyable. Number 14, stagnation and boredom. Dreamers' many gifts include creativity, imagination, and explorational ability, tightly woven and are inseparable from the dreamer's personality. The loss or diminished creativity and inability to reinvent themselves becomes unbearable with time, leading the dreamers to give up pursuing dreams gradually. several of life's unforeseen occurrences, such as natural disaster, bereavement of loved one, and illness, often derail dreamers' known predictable path, leading to a loss of motivation. The journey towards realizing dreams and goals can be extremely daunting and exhausting at some point. Returning with renewed determination is highly recommended to adjust to simpler path of taking a break for a season. Dreamers likely eventually give up on their dreams instead of trying to realize the next new dream. Seeking a career counselor could help individuals through the detours to reinvent themselves or regain the lost sparks. Dreamers who need more resources and quality support such as enough time, finances, and people can make goal attainment challenging and go unreachable. Partnering with other like-minded solutions, leveraging technological cost, and meeting people who believe in the goals, encourage and need motivation in a supportive work environment. This openness and willingness gradually reduce limitations, boredoms, and stagnation. The result increases productivity and re-evaluation of priorities. Additionally, dreamers who lack accountability partners are prone to boredom, discouragement, and stagnation. Lack of motivation or commitment is another source of stagnation and boredom that leads to giving up on dreams. A well-defined goal can become challenging if motivation and commitment are lacking. To free from stagnation and boredom, one must look for ways to remain motivated, such as placing a reminder of your achievement in a visible place. Remind yourself of the benefit of achieving your goals. Surround yourself with positively supportive people and incorporate the practice of celebrating small wins with like-minded friends to increase motivation and commitment. Look to the future and not to the past to find those things you want to make last. Donovan. Also, Westlake wrote, whatever the struggle, continue the climb. It may be only one more step to the summit. I mean, it's always one of the life's paradox that when you are about to reach your goal, when the goal is in the hand and you can see the light at the tunnel, that's when things become most unbearable and painful, that if care is not taken, you might lose your motivation and then give up. Number 15. Procrastination and distractions. Most dreamers are guilty of procrastinating tasks until the last minute. Such attitudes are unprofessional, create unnecessary stress, delay delivery time, and challenge the dream realization. To discourage procrastination, attend time management therapy and learn to break tasks into smaller and manageable chunks. Be mindful of external distractions. Schedule dedicated work times. Set boundaries and turn off notification from email, social media, and other avenues that hinder undivided focus from staying on task. According to Cloud, procrastination relates to putting off unpleasant tasks until some future time by individuals who lack clear boundaries. Procrastinators are not necessarily responsible for personal decision making, operating from a distorted sense of control. Often, their no is a yes, and their yes is saying no. Eventually, they fail to follow through on their promises, miss deadlines, and lack integrity and honesty. It is impressive that procrastination results from busy planning and never actually working and never taking steps towards goal realization. Have you ever heard about the busybodies? You go to some people's offices, there are files all over the place. They think when you see the place so busy and files here and there, people will assume they are very busy. It is not busy, it is lazy and unattractive. So a paralysis that prevents dreamers from achieving their goals. It is okay not to be perfect, but open to learning from mistakes and natural opportunity to reach one's goal. Kleiser defined procrastination as when you are meant to do many things someday under what you think will be more favorable circumstances. But the only time that is indeed yours is the present. Hence, this is the time to express appreciation and sympathy. Do a generous deed, forgive a thoughtless friend's fault, and sacrifice yourself a little more for others. Today is the day to express your noblest qualities of mind and heart. Do at least one worthy thing you have long postponed, and use your God-given abilities to enrich some less fortunate fellow travelers. Today, you can make your life significant and worthwhile. The present is yours to do with it as you will. Unquote. In conclusion, we hope that you have learned a thing or two about why people give up on their dreams and are willing to incorporate the practical strategies shared above to overcome issues, tracks, and achieve success. To fellow creators and dreamers, remember patience and perseverance, confidence, and taking time to play, to be guided on achieving goals, living the desired life, and beginning the next dream. If you are unsure and struggling to make the right decisions, you are not alone. Join our next episode. We assess the following topics next. Is it time to give up on your dream? How to determine the appropriate time to give up on your dream? And finally, dreams are Stop dreaming. Reason to never give up. Dream or stop dreaming. Dreams or stop dreaming. What do you do? Next episode, we will look into that. And if you have with us this far, we appreciate your time, and we ask that you help to consistently share this message of hope to all dreamers and creators and the young ones as well. God bless you.